Hello everyone, welcome to the series of data analysis using SPSS. This is Dr. Atman Shah. In this video, I'm going to discuss how to perform Friedman test in SPSS and its interpretation. You can find more videos on data analysis using SPSS, RStudio, Jamovi, MS Excel, econometrics, mathematical economics, and statistics on my YouTube channel. So don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon. So let's begin with the idea of the Friedman test. So the Friedman test is a non-parametric statistical test used for analyzing repeated measures data. So when we have repeated measures data and if our continuous variable is not normal or we have ordinal kind of data set, then we can use this non-parametric test. So basically it is an alternative to repeated measures ANOVA. So when to use it? When we have three or more related groups. That means same participants measured under different conditions. And what kind of data we need? Either ordinal data or when the assumption of normality is violated for continuous data. See this example. Suppose a researcher wants to compare three different diets A, B, and C on weight loss. So here he tracks the same 10 people under three diets A, B, and C and record their weight loss after 1 month on each diet. So see this data here we have 10 observations. Their weight loss after diet A, diet B, and diet C. So therefore we have three or more repeated measures data. Here we are collecting the data from the same observation after diet A, B, and C. So how do we frame the null hypothesis? The null hypothesis says that there is no significant difference in the effectiveness of this effectiveness of the three diet on weight loss against the alternative hypothesis of a significant difference, or at least one diet is significantly different from other diets as far as weight loss is concerned. So that is the idea of Friedman test. Now let's see how to perform it in SPSS. So here you can see I have the data of 10 observations, diet A, diet B, and diet C. Their weight loss after three diets. So how do we perform it? So go to analyze. In analyze, we have the option of non-parametric tests. In non-parametric tests, legacy dialogues. And in legacy dialogues, we have K related samples. Again, analyze, non-parametric tests, legacy dialogues, K related samples. You click on it. So you will see this kind of dialog box. So we move these three diets or our variables to test variable box. You can see all these three are continuous variables, but they are not normal. And therefore, we are using Friedman test. If the data is normally distributed, we can use repeated measures ANOVA. You can see by default, Friedman is selected. So you don't need to change anything. Simply click OK. So here we have the result. So see this chi-square statistic, that is 10.255, and associated p-value is 0.006. Now this p-value is less than 0.05. Now since this value is less than 0.05, we reject H0. When we reject H0, we conclude that at least one diet is significantly different from other two diets, or all three diets are different from each other. Now that we need to identify with the help of Wilcoxon sign rank test. So let's see. Again, go to analyze, non-parametric tests, legacy dialogues, and two related samples. Now we are going to do pairwise comparison. So comparison of diet A with B and C, comparison of B with C and A, and comparison of C with B and A. So go to two related samples. So our first pair is diet A and diet B. See this pair 1, diet A, diet B. Pair 2, diet A and diet C. And third pair is diet B and diet C. Now this pairwise comparison will help us to identify that which group or which groups are different from each other. Now simply click on OK. By default, Wilcoxon is selected. See here we have result that which group is different from each other. So see this diet A and diet B. Associated p-value is greater than 0.05. Therefore, there is no significant difference in weight loss between diet A and diet B. Diet C and diet A, the associated p-value is 0.026. That means the weight loss difference is significant between diet C and diet A. And similarly, diet C and diet B, associated p-value is less than 0.05. And again, the weight loss is significantly, the weight loss for diet C is significantly different from diet B. So here we can say that C is significantly different from A and B, but A and B are not significantly different from each other. So that is the idea of Friedman's test of paired-wise comparison. If you find this video useful, kindly like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.